Hi, everybody. I am Mitch English.
I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash, your source for trending news and entertainment.
Everybody loves Taylor Swift, right?
Oh my God, that concert, it's nonstop and it just makes headlines everywhere it goes.
The Eras Tour, it's going on right now. And the Federal Reserve has actually come out and said, thank you, Taylor, believe it or not.
What?
She performed 3 shows in Philadelphia this month, as well as a show in Pittsburgh. And so the state of Pennsylvania really benefiting from it. So much so that the Federal Reserve has what they call a beige book, basically kind of gives you the state of what's been going on. They came out and says, despite the slowing recovery in tourism in the region overall, one contact highlighted that May was the strongest month for hotel revenue in Philadelphia with the onset of the pandemic, large part because the guests of Taylor Swift concert.
Really?
So the Federal Reserve's even talking about it now. She is expected this entire tour possibly bringing in $4.6 billion in additional revenue for the United States. In Denver alone, she brought in $140 million for just one night.
Just based on restaurants and hotels and people coming in to see the show.
Just to watch it. And the merchandise that people line up for the merchandise.
Yeah.
Like 2 days before she's actually there at the concert, just to buy a T-shirt already. I'm like, go on eBay or go on, what is it called?
Etsy.
Or go to Etsy or go to TaylorSwift.com and have it mailed to you. But there's something about a concert T-shirt, I guess.
But I think it's also part of the ritual of standing in line with the other fans and buying the T-shirt and that whole thing. When is the last time a concert or a performer has been this popular?
Man, I couldn't tell you. I think about that. I think like Michael Jackson, that era of people just going crazy about it. But Taylor Swift, I think as of late is probably, the old rockers are saying it's my last tour. They generate a lot. Yeah. But then they have an older audience that would not wait in line for merchandise.
They'd roll in line, maybe.
Roll in line, right.
But they're always saying, I'm going to retire, and then they come back 5 years later. I'm like, dude, just retire.
Can you imagine how much Taylor would do if she say something like that?
Yeah.
Electric vehicles are making headlines this week, but for the wrong reasons. What's meant to be a positive approach to the environment is causing more than 20% more pollution compared to gas cars, some say. Now, the latest concern is how much the EV tires can actually shed and the greater impact it can have on the ecosystem. The CEO of Emission Analytics, Nick Molden, he says it like this. The thing about electric motors is they have the ability, I think that he talks like this, is they have the ability to accelerate very fast despite how heavy the vehicle is. The typical electric car weighs about 1,000 pounds more than a gas model, and the torque that creates the additional wear on the tire. They shed about 12 to 14 pounds of tire a year compared to 10 pounds for gas cars. He says an EV can shed about 100 milligrams of tire per mile, which is a lot. And I think you're gonna find that sort of thing. So my solution is like, well, why don't they make a better tire?
Yeah, there you go.
But then again, that doesn't necessarily solve the electric vehicle.
But there are different tires for EV vehicles than there are for regular gas vehicles.
I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah,
because they weigh more.
Yes, I recently had to go get a tire changed, and while I was talking to the guy, he was saying, "Yeah, some lady came in here with her EV car thinking she could just get a regular tire." He goes, "That's not the case. They're special ordered." Yeah, I didn't either. So that could be part of it. Pop icon Britney Spears back in the news. This time it's for her latest music project. She's going gospel.
Oh, really?
Critics say her voice doesn't sound right, though, describing it as busted and even crazy. So we are going to take a listen to her latest project featuring gospel music and answer the question, is her voice off or is the 41-year-old just having a bit of fun? Take a listen.
For the Bible tells me so, little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong.
Wow. It's hard. Now, she is walking on sand.
Yes.
And it sounded like she was on a horse. Yeah. Wow.
Maybe she was just having some fun.
It could be. And look, I mean, if you're not a guy, I know that takes a lot of breath, and if you are walking and doing it, and she was carrying some stuff, so who knows? Hey, I think she's having fun.
I think she's having fun. Yeah. I mean, and think about it. When she was on stage, I don't know how much she was lip syncing when she was dancing, because a lot of those performances are so physical.
Yes.
It's hard to imagine anyone can actually sing and do that at the same time.
You have to take a second to be able to catch your breath, breathe, get your diaphragm going, so you can be able to do that. And we'll have more Daily Flash, of course, coming up right around the corner. If you go anywhere you miss it, don't do that. But hey,